As of June 19th, the EU now requires every brand selling in Europe to offer a clear digital way to withdraw from any purchase, cancel an order, or return an item with no friction and no explanation required. Unfortunately, this is a requirement, and non-compliance to this can carry a penalty of up to 4% of annual turnover. Now, you may be wondering, how do I actually set this up on my website? How can I be compliant? And how can I do this with the least friction possible without messing up any of my sales? Luckily for you, I've helped over 100 brands set this up on their websites for free. For example, I helped set this up for a brand called Agua Bendita. They sell in Colombia, the US, and internationally. And this is what their withdrawal portal looks like. This is a free add-on tool that you can download, and I'll show you how to set it up correctly so that you're in full compliance. And so in this video, I'm going to explain two main things. One, I want to explain what are the key requirements to be compliant. And then two, I'm going to show you step by step how to set this up. And so you can be fully compliant in less than 10 minutes and by the end of this video. Now, before I dive in, there's going to be four main key requirements for this withdrawal policy. Now, the first requirement is that a shopper must have a 14-day window where they can withdraw from any order by the time it's been delivered, and they can cancel an order at any time after they've originally purchased the product. The second thing is that you have to have a dedicated place like a portal, not just an email, but a portal where a customer can go to initiate this withdrawal request. And it can't be buried in pages and pages. It has to be a clear, visible link, either found on your FAQ or terms and policy pages. The third thing is that it must be a frictionless flow, meaning you can add on extra steps for them to fight through to be able to withdraw an order. And the fourth thing is that a shopper must receive a full refund of the product costs, duties, fees, taxes, etc. And it must be within a certain window period. And this must be set up inside of your withdrawal portal, which I'm going to show you how to set up. So to set this up, we're going to be using a free app called Redo. It's primarily for returns and exchanges, and it's used by over 4,000 different brands, a lot of them that you probably know, for their post-purchase returns process. Now, they actually just created a withdrawal feature so that you can download the app, set up the withdrawal feature inside of their self-serve portal, okay, and just have it be primarily used for withdrawals so that you're compliant and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Now, what's great about Redo is a lot of tools out there are primarily only for returns or only for order canceling, okay? What's great about this portal is it's going to support returns and order cancellations or withdrawals. Also, this portal is going to be directly integrated in with your Shopify store, meaning if I need to cancel an order or withdraw, then it's going to be automatically updated in Shopify, so you don't have to worry about crisscrossing any of this information. And inside of the Redo dashboard, it's going to show you any withdrawal requests that come up. Now, if you do have more questions about anything I talk about or how to set this up, I want you to comment down below. I'll be happy to answer, or you can email me or book a 15-minute slot for free where I'll help you set this up step by step. Now, step one is going to be to install the free Redo app. I've included the link down below. Okay, once you've downloaded Redo, it may show a screen on how you've heard about Redo. You can click something like a referral or a friend. Eventually, you're going to be able to click the bottom left and skip some of these steps. And then you should land on a page like this. So once you're here, this should appear in the middle to set up the withdrawals. If not, you can click the bottom left and click onboarding and then go to withdrawals. Let's go ahead and click set up withdrawals. Now, this will just give you a preview of what the EU mandate means, go through some of the requirements I already talked about. So on this page, it's going to explain a little bit more on how withdrawals work with a specific type of order statuses. For example, a whole order only. When an order is not shipped yet, a shopper can exercise the right of withdrawal and the entire order is canceled. So that means that Redo will handle this automatically. No shipping label is needed because the order has not been fulfilled yet. Important note, for unfulfilled orders, Redo only supports withdrawing the entire order. This is the most common withdrawal scenario. Second scenario is if the order is fully fulfilled. So when all items of an order have shipped, shoppers can withdraw individual line items or the entire order. So Redo generates a prepaid return label for the items being returned. And I'll show you here in the next step where you can actually just kind of do that yourself. And the third is flagged for your review. So when some items have shipped and others have not. Split fulfillments create ambiguity about the correct refund amount that Redo cannot automatically resolve. Redo creates a request and notifies the shopper, but no automatic action is taken in Shopify. So the request is flagged and needs to be reviewed. So this is why we ask for a notification email during the setup. I'm going to hit continue. If you're not set up on Redo returns, you can click here and quickly set that up. It takes about 10 minutes. I'm going to say I'm already using Redo for returns. Update your return policy. So this is nice. You can just copy this template, copy and paste it into your return policy page. And the question is, do you plan to charge shoppers for return shipping? If I say yes, I'm going to say the actual shipping costs, and are you offering withdrawal coverage for return shipping? If that's the case, that's going to be automatically updated here in this policy, and then adding the withdrawal button to your website. So I'm going to copy this link and I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. So if you're using a 3PL, notify the fulfillment systems on cancellation. This is really, really handy. Yes, I want to notify my 3PL when and if an order is canceled. Type in their email. For now, I'm going to say, I hope that was helpful. I hope that you can get set up easily without any pain. I really do believe that this is the easiest way possible with the least amount of friction incurred so that it doesn't disrupt any of your sales or any of your post-purchase process. If you have any questions about withdrawals, returns, exchanges, Redo, please comment down below, or you can reach out to me one-on-one via my Instagram. I'll add that down below as well. Happy to help. This video was helpful. I want you to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.